On August 6th, winning isn't everything. It's the only thing.
Oh, he got it!
Rashawn Evans versus undefeated Phil Davis. And Rich Franklin versus Antonio Rogerio Nogueira.
What do you say about that comment?
Alright, we're back in AJ Rock's 26 for UFC 133 predictions. Here's AJ Rock. Alright, first we're going to start off with the Spike TV card. First fight is Chad Mendes versus Ronnie Yaya. Ronnie is a great jiu-jitsu practitioner. Mendes is just a great wrestler. You've seen it. You've seen his last couple of fights toss people around. I can see him out wrestling Ronnie, but he's got to stay away from his submission game, man. He's got to get a submission game. I think if he can stifle his submissions, I think he's just going to win a 30-27 all the way through. It's not really much to talk about. Both guys have their styles. I'm just going to go for Mendes, 30-27 all the way through, unanimous decision. Next fight is Vladimir Matyushenko versus Alexander Gustafsson. Gustafsson coming off that big rear naked choke victory, and Matyushenko is coming off that knockout over Jason Brills, which is a huge victory for him in his career. He's 20 seconds in, it was a devastating knockout. I'm leaning towards Matyushenko. He's got a lot of power. Gustafsson is good on the ground. He might be able to submit him, take his back, but I just can't see Vladdy losing. TKO. I think he's gonna get him in the second round. He's gonna land that uppercut, and I think he's just gonna drop him and then finish him off TKO punches. So that's what I got for that one. Now we're gonna go into the main card. We're in McDonald versus Mike Pyle. It's gonna be a tough one. McDonald's coming off that win over Nate Diaz, and Pyle's coming off 2 wins over Hathaway and Almeida. Both fights were big wins for him. Hathaway was considered very, very good, and Almeida, we all know he's really good. Submission game, great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You know, I can't see, I can see Rory losing, but that guy's so strong, man. Like, he was tossing around Nate Diaz. Mike Pyle, though, the veteran in the sport, he knows more than McDonald. I just see him, I can see McDonald tossing Pyle around in this fight. I know he's more of a veteran Pyle, but he can't stand to that power. I gotta go McDonald. He's just gonna get the takedown, maybe outstrike him, and get a unanimous decision, which would be a huge victory for him. Next fight, Jorge Rivera versus Alessio Sakara. Jorge Rivera, knockout of the night guy. He's got great striking. So does Alessio Sakara. Great striking. His chin's questionable though. Is Sakara. You've seen him get knocked out from Lieben and Houston Alexander. You know, Rivera's coming off that loss to Michael Bisping, but Bisping was an idiot. He kneed him in the face while he was down. You can't knee a downed opponent. The guy's a chump. He should have got disqualified. I was kind of pissed about that. As soon as he kneed him, he was stunned, and I thought that Bisping should have been disqualified. Jorge was never the same after that, and he just finished him alongside the fence via TKO. So, but I just see Rivera winning this fight. Like, I know Alessio's he's got power, good striking, but I just see Rivera landing that big right hand straight down the middle and finishing off Sakara via TKO as well. Maybe KO. Late first, early second. I got Rivera definitely in this fight. KO punch or TKO maybe. And next fight we got Vitor Phenom Belfort versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. Akiyama coming off that loss to Michael Bisping. Bisping is always getting those wins, but yeah, I hate that guy, man. But Vitor Belfort is coming off that front kick to the face loss to Anderson Silva. Man, it's a tough fight as well because I like Akiyama. He's got good judo, and he's got good striking, good power. But Belfort, man, he's a phenom. He'll knock you out. He's got big power in his shots. I don't know. Akiyama might be able to survive first and second round. I think Belfort's going to end up catching him in the third. And I don't think he's going to be able to knock out Akiyama, like literally knock him out. I think he's just going to finish him TKO to the strikes. But Akiyama's a tough dude. I just can't see him winning against Belfort. Belfort's a phenom. There's just no way he's going to beat him. But I like Akiyama, though. But he's going to lose TKO strikes. late third, maybe early third. Okay, next fight is co-main event: Rich Ace Franklin versus Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. Nogueira, aka Little Nog, Nogueira's younger brother. He's gonna be fighting Rich Franklin. Rich Franklin, he's got good striking, decent submission game. You don't see it much, but he's got a pretty good submission game. Nogueira, definitely the better striker though, and I think better all around. To be honest, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is better than Rich. Rich is a brown belt, and Nogueira is a black belt, and I just see him outstriking Rich Franklin as well. Yeah, it's just I can't Rich Franklin's coming off that nice knockout over Liddell, but Nogueira's no Liddell, man. He's got really good striking. When he lost to those two great wrestlers, Bader and Davis. Davis had trouble taking him down though in the beginning, but I gotta say Nogueira though. I think he's gonna get his third win inside the octagon. I think he's gonna end up knocking out Rich Franklin. I think it's gonna be in the first round, pretty much right away, maybe in the middle of the first. All right, main event: Rashad Evans versus Phil Davis. You like sugar, right, bro?
Yeah, man, I like sugar in my coffee.
Good one, buddy.
Yeah, no.
All right, Rashad Evans, man, that guy's tough. He's got explosive takedowns, but Phil Davis, he's strong. You've seen him; he's able to throw around people. You've seen it in the Gustafsson fight and the Tim Boetsch fight. He tossed people around. The only person that really stuffed his takedown well was Nogueira. Gustafsson did a little bit, but not as much as Nogueira. It took him 3 rounds to finally take down Nogueira. But man, Rashad Evans though, he's a veteran in the sport. He's got great striking. I think he's better striking, definitely better striking than Phil Davis. But if Phil Davis gets a hold of him, he's going down. He's going for a ride. But Rashad, man, the guy's tough, man. I'm not a huge fan of Rashad. I don't mind him. I'm not a big fan. Rashad's definitely quicker than Davis. If Rashad can stay away from the power of Davis with his takedowns and his strikes, he's gonna win a unanimous decision and get closer to that title shot. But he's got to stay away from that power of Davis. If Davis gets him on the ground, you're gonna have a hard time getting up. That guy's tough. He kind of reminds me of John Jones a little bit. Both built kind of the same, long legs, long arms. Definitely his striking is way off though. Jones is way better striker than Davis. No comparison there. But I just see Evans, if he stays away from him, outstrikes him. He's not gonna knock out Davis. Davis has good chin. I think he's just gonna stay away, maybe get that explosive takedown. And I think he's going to end up winning a unanimous decision and get close to that title. And that's it. Watch AJ Rocks 26 and subscribe.